Hi there, Scorpios. Thanks so much for tuning in. And we are straddling 2015 and 2016 this week. We've got a few days of both years, and we are going to see how you are going to fare this New Year's Eve and the very start of 2016. And the one thing that is happening is that Venus, the goddess of love, is shifting values, love, and money from your sign to Sagittarius. This shift comes just in time for New Year's celebrations. It happens December 30th. And of course, the most iconic New Year's celebration is the ball drop in New York City's Times Square, which is watched by millions of people. The rooftop ball is programmed to descend from a specifically designed flagpole starting at 11:59 and landing on the ground at exactly midnight. This actually came from an astronomical site. Someone did this in astronomy to test, weight and all that sort of stuff, and they figured, hey, that'd be fun. The Americans love to steal other people's ideas, shall we say. And other New Year's Eve rituals also have their origins in distant times. For example, making loud noises with horns, bells, and drums is a throwback to the pagan days in Rome when people drove away evil spirits. And, of course, we also have fireworks, because where would we be without fireworks? The last day of the year ends as the year begins with the sun in Capricorn. For better or worse, Scorpios, 2015's story has now been told, and next year's is just around the corner. Best wishes for a happy new year. And did you know, interestingly enough, that the year did not always start January 1st. It actually started March 1st, which I find kind of interesting, because I'm wondering if it was more that it was trying to start when Aries starts, but that might have all been different too, the way they had the dates for the astrological signs, because a lot of people say that the signs have changed, the dates of the signs have changed quite a bit. So Julius Caesar decided to make it a solar-based calendar in 46 BC and make it January 1st. And he named it January after the Roman god Janus, who can look forward and backward with his two faces. So let's say a grateful farewell to the end of an era marked by the 7 Uranus-Pluto squares that rocked the world from 2012 to 2015. Mercury, the planet of communication and clear thinking, is the first planet out of the gate this year, 2016. And unfortunately, there's a better than average chance that you'll change your mind and forget about your New Year's resolution, because next week, January 5, is the time that Mercury takes his first retrograde journey. Mercury goes out of phase 4 times this year, which is one more than usual. And it really is going to throw a spanner in the works for those of you who are really trying to get something done. So Mercury retrogrades back into Capricorn after spending like 3 days in Aquarius. So it's rather unusual. But between Mercury going offline next week and lots of impulse-driven emotions, it looks like the start of 2016 could be called Back to the Future, which is kind of relevant because Back to the Future just celebrated their 20th year of starting. And of course, we've got Star Wars now, which is like come back to life. So maybe that's what we're going to be looking at in 2016. Thanks so much for tuning in, and Happy New Year.